Hi guys, welcome, and this is an exclusive launch for the KTM series of Duke lineups, and we have three bikes here. The first one on the screen is the KTM Duke 200, and the next one is the gorgeous. You're not expecting this. This is the KTM Duke 250. It looks very similar to its bigger sibling, just like this one, and this one is something to look forward to. Oh man, does it look sexy? It's got the alien look headlamps. I don't know what they call them. The DRL is running around the headlights. It's an interesting cluster to look at. And this, my friends, are the KTM Duke 390. And what a beauty it looks. It might look smaller, but on the if you look at it, it looks huge. Means with this bigger cluster, it's nothing what it used to look like in the older version. I'll just give you a walk around through it. So I'm talking from the exclusive launch event here at KTM Motinagar. So they just called me up and said, hey, we're gonna launch the three KTM Dukes, you wanna have a look, and this is the first video that I'm uploading, and what a beauty it is. So I know people, if they have any questions, I can just ask the guys here. If you have any questions, keep them posting. So lovely Duke. And now what was the surprise was this one. We were expecting the 200s and the 390s to be updated as the BS4 standards have changed. So these all are BS4 compliant, and starting from April 1st, there would be no sales allowed for the BS3s. And this is the KTM Duke 250. So we were not expecting this to be seen here. I know some people in Israel, it's launched there. I have had a word with some of the guys, and this one is a performance all-rounder because it has the average and it has the power as well. It's 31 bhp. Sorry, there are the guys who's taking photographs. I'm sorry if I cut you short. Oh man. So it gets the same tire and the same chassis as the KTM Duke 390, and it's just wonderful to watch them all three together. So I'm going to put them in a single view for you guys. So yeah, there you go. So these are the three. I'm again saying that I'm at the KTM Motinagar showroom in Delhi. This is the exclusive launch event of the Duke series in Delhi. And so talking about the specs, I have the latest brochure with me. So this is the KTM Duke 390, and if you guys can see clearly that it retains the 43.5 bhp figure. It's at the same RPM, but what you can't see is the 37 Nm of torque. So it was bumped up from 35 to 37. So yeah, there would be a small weight gain, but it gets a bigger disc brake. So the front disc brake is 320 mm now. It gets more bite at the front, and yeah, they're calling this new frame the split turreless frame, and they have increased the weight. The previous one has around 155 dry, I guess, and now it gets 163 now, and the fuel tank is also increased. So the KTM 390, if I can get this guy is gonna start it. Can you put a throttle, and can we see the hear the exhaust note? Make it louder. Wow. And just put the display on, and this is something to watch out for. So they put a new cluster in. If you can see, it's something which I haven't experienced in any of the bikes that I've come across. Maybe a class above this. And it growls. You can see, hear the exhaust note. Okay, I have some comments coming in. Wow, don't over rev it. It just hurts the engine. But yeah, there's a big cluster on this one, and there is a navigation menu. You can set the navigation menu. Can you give us a small demo of how the cluster works? You don't know how to use it? Okay, let me give it a try. I know you can go up and down these menus, and they will open up new menus for you. So yeah, it shows the trip 1. It's not touch sensitive, so I have to figure it out how it works. But yeah, here it is, guys, the KTM Dukes. Again, I hope I get a test ride video of these. They're gorgeous. Yeah, I know that sound, Siddharth. You can see. And it's really crisp, it's really loud. It's not something that you saw it on the earlier Dukes. It was amazing. Means that Duke had power, but the sound was very tough. Means it was very rough, and it was not like what we wanted, but this one growls. This one has a character to it, and the sound especially is amazing for this bike. So I'm gonna just turn it off, and you see the Ready to Race logo coming up, if you caught it. So yeah, so as far as this bike goes, they haven't changed the rear section tire, it's still the same, but it gets a lower speed rating. And yes, here you are, guys. It's lovely to watch. And lastly, I want to talk about the price. So yes, this beauty will cost you more, 40,000 more. Now, because they had to put the BS4 engine, they had to put the new clusters, the new headlamps, the DRL. So it means they give it an overall, and the price bump is expected. But 40,000 is still a much. So you can, if you are still around, they still have these KTM Duke, the old series. They might be put on a discount. I have to get a word to the guys. So this is the old Dukes. If you can see, the old Dukes and the new ones. Means the price, I would say it's worth it, Siddhant. They are pricier, but yeah, it's definitely more worth than what they cost us. It's really something which we should, cherish, this tie-up with KTM and Bajaj. It's really benefiting both of the countries, the Austria and India, making them and getting easier access to these machines, which would have been possible without them. So thanks to our PM, thanks to Make in India, thanks to people who have been watching this. So I'll be covering other bikes if you want, but I was here for the KTM Duke 390. This 250, I was not expecting it. If I get look. So thank you guys. If you like, please, if you have any questions, please post it on. I'll try to answer them. Thank you guys.